Yo, what up, y'all? I'm here. I'm in this mug. How y'all doing? How y'all living? How y'all feeling? It's good to see y'all people. I am mobile and live. I was over here trying to get on my computer because I set it up through my mobile phone. Because, you know what I'm saying? You could do shit like that. And it's forcing me to be on mobile. So here I am talking to the people on mobile. What's up? How y'all been living? I'm half debating on closing this out and joining on my computer because I was ready to stand up and be in my webcam and like talk and vibe out and crack jokes with y'all. So we gonna see what's up. Yo, what's up, Icarus? What up, JT? I see Indigo was in here. Welcome back. Thank you. See the honored one. Let's go. Appreciate it. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? I wasn't sure how many more people will actually join because it's been 2 years since I've really been dropping, and it's been some time. And I was like, yeah, I finally feel like I can get back and start doing content again. What's up, Underwood? Thanks, man. Thanks. I just feel like I can finally get back doing content, talking about manga and like stuff and vibing out. Can y'all hear me well? Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a really, really long time. I feel like I'm over here using. It's funny because I'm using my phone, and I was planned on being on my thing, so I have like I'm looking at myself through my computer, but yeah, it's been like 2 years. I look back, like my last video, it's been like 2 years when I look back. I was looking today, like I was like, when was our last live? It was 2 years ago. Like it's been a while. Like it doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it has been. It's been almost about 2 years ago. And yeah, here I am. It's so funny because I have been so in love with Jujutsu Kaisen, and I just have also been in love with just being like back burner guy, like just watching what's like going on, like with the fandom and what's happening with the content, like just sitting back and like I don't know, just like looking at how things are going has been fun and has been interesting, and I'm glad to a degree that I have not was not doing content, but then the other part of me is like, dang, I miss doing content. And a lot of people was like, oh my god, I miss your videos, I miss you doing this and miss you doing that. And it makes me feel like, I don't know. Maybe it makes me feel kind of bad because, it's like, people really like the content. But then I also feel like, well, I also wanted to expand and go past Jujutsu Kaisen because I feel like you guys like more than just Jujutsu Kaisen. I know I like more than just Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like I have a filter on my screen. Do I? I do. I think I do. I don't know. I could put a filter on there. Let's go black and white just for the sake of it. Boom. But like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm doing a flashback on you. But no, it's been some time, man. Man, your views and finished videos used to hit. Almost rewatched some of your older stuff for the other day just because I missed it. Oh, I appreciate that. I feel so bad, man. What up, Rio? Rio? I hope I pronounced that right, Rio. I feel so bad, man. Like I really feel like I should be on my computer right now, but I'm already live doing what I'm doing. So, and I was gonna be live for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour just to see what the vibes is. I could be live for an hour on my phone, no problem. But it's just I feel bad because so many people were telling me like, "Yo, Danchou, I miss your content. I miss this. I miss that," and it had me feeling away because I did enjoy doing content. Like I enjoyed talking about stuff with y'all, and like I enjoyed like I don't know, I enjoyed being a content creator in the aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? But then it like got kind of like boring, and then it got kind of like all I'm doing is talking about Jujutsu Kaisen, trying to branch out into Gajia Kuda and other stuff, and then I just didn't know how to expand myself, and I felt like JJK was holding me back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was holding myself back through JJK, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I was like, okay, all I'm gonna do is do Jujutsu Kaisen content that'll keep me content creating, da 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 da. And it got to the point of feeling like, okay, well then when Jujutsu Kaisen comes to an end, then what? And like now was at that point of Jujutsu Kaisen coming to the end. I didn't make content all this time. I've been playing out how I want to do content, all this stuff, and boom, I'm here. I'm back. Almost like I never left, but I did. So yeah, I mean, pretty much this live stream was just for me, just to get back on and talk, and just talk about what's going on. Of course, thank you for letting it show itself. It will. The path will definitely show itself. I ain't even really like looking for a path. I just stopped because I was like I said, I just wanted to do something different. And I was like, okay, if I just stop now, I know I'll figure it out. Like you said, like I know, okay, I'll get to it later. No matter what I regret, I'll get to it later. And that's really what it was. Like I just got to it later type situation. I hate the fact I'm on my phone right now. I didn't prepare for this. Like if I could have, I would have prepared. Oh shit, this is gonna fall. I'm only gonna sit in this here so I can like put on some chapstick because my lips are chapped. But I don't know, like I feel like we about to be on the next stage. I got a podcast coming with my friends. Be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? The podcast with the homies is going to be real fun. I think y'all really going to like that. The podcast with two of my closest friends is going to be really, 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 really fun. It's going to be really, really, really fun. So I think that's going to be like a nice vibe for everybody. What else? What else we want to... Oh, shit. I forgot I'm sitting on my futon and I ain't have the chair side up. But... How y'all been feeling about Jujutsu Kaisen, man? I've been loving Jujutsu Kaisen, man. I have been loving Jujutsu Kaisen, man. I have to say, Gege Akutami is a unique individual, and I'm just glad for it. Like, I'm glad for what we getting. I wonder if JJK is really... Do y'all think... Remember when I used to talk a lot about the part 2? I wonder if the part 2 is still plausible, and I wonder if... Gege, how soon after the end of this will we get a second series? Because I want another series. Like, I've become a Gege Akutami fan because of Jujutsu Kaisen. So you've been loving it, Nev? Hopeless to say the least. Really? Darn, what you been feeling hopeless? JJK been making you feel hopeless? As in like a whole bunch of like bad stuff about to happen, like like that type of situation, or something else? Because I'm worried about Megumi. I'm so worried about Megumi, y'all. Oh, I'm so worried about Megumi. It don't even make no sense. I have this feeling Megumi's gonna be back, but then I feel like, oh, Megumi, am I gonna really? I mean, I always felt like Megumi was gonna die, but that still just feels like, damn, like, Do I remember the Gojo be the final antagonist theories? I kind of do. I think I do. It's what's funny? I remember. Oh, now that I'm actually thinking about that, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Wasn't that also the mix in with the theories that Gojo was losing one of the eyes? There's like a theory mixed in with that, and like losing one of the eyes was gonna cause him to go bad. Something weird and crazy. I know what you're talking about. I would never forget that. Those were the days. Those were the JJK days, man. Nowadays, we have the worst people loving our series. Our fandom is cool, but I think we have the worst casuals. That's what I think. I think the fandom is still somewhat deal-wittable, but I do think the what's the names took control. I do think the casuals took control. And I mean, that's what happens when you become popular. I mean, JJK became popular, right, y'all? JJK became crazy popular. So it hit that level, and now we got the craziest of the crazies. And I gotta love it. I gotta love Gege's success, I guess. I mean, that's the part I gotta love. I don't love the people, but I love the success. Y'all think they kill it? Y'all think Megumi dying? Are they getting Megumi back? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. It is insane watching it unfold. It is. It's a unique perspective. You know what I mean? It's one of them things where it's like, damn, to see JJK go from this super niche, people claimed it wouldn't be successful series to like this is wild. It's like a win. Like for me, it feels like a win. I'm 50-50 too. I don't know when I feel like there's that plausibility and possibility, I guess, that is going to happen. But then part of me is like, yo, Gege could just wrap his shit up right here. Like this could really just be where it ends. Like this could be wrapped up right here. Like this could really be where his story wraps up, and it's so sad for him, and it would be so Jujutsu Kaisen. It would so match JJK, its themes, what he got with him as a character. But if he also somehow gets himself out of this, like I mean, it won't be entirely himself, but I'm hoping something unfolds where because of Yuji messing with the barrier between him and Sukuna's soul and that connection, we get something where, like, you know, Megumi possibly can start kind of freeing himself, even though he was put in the bath because of what Yuji can do. It's almost like reawakening him. It's like counter affecting what Megumi went through. So part of me is hoping like it turns into like he's just, I don't know, like he starts to look at his situation differently and can fight back again from within like he was when he first got possessed and he was like knocking down Sukuna's curse energy output. That's kind of what I'm at right. I'm kind of like in that mindset of that's what I want that to happen for him. And hopefully it will, but I'm not entirely sure it will. Yeah, because Gege, you right, Nev. Gege is Gege, so... Yeah, I mean, you know what, JT? A manga in the same world would be interesting. It kind of feels like what that part two would be for me. Like, that'd be really, really interesting. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm really not sure. I'm really not. I'm not sure what's gonna happen to Megumi. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, I didn't want to be live too long. I was gonna be live for like I was thinking up to an hour max, maybe 30 minutes. But I just wanted to get on and like pretty much say, yo, I'm here. Like I know I was put on YouTube on my post. I was gonna drop videos, and I am. I pulled some thoughts from y'all community picks. So in terms of like community picks, that was nothing I want to talk about on this live. Leading into that, glad I remember because I got here from work late, so my mind was a little lost. But a lot of people voted for community picks. Oh, well, the manga I've been enjoying, Nev, a lot. Dragon and took a million. Like, that's kind of what I want to lead into. Like, what manga do y'all want me to read? How do y'all want to handle community picks? Do y'all want me to, like, put a poll up? And y'all are, like, just put a post up and we get a few people, you know, it's not too many of y'all probably is going to comment. So we get a few people comment on what they want me to read. Do I... You know what I'm saying? Post like a ask.fm and y'all post stuff in there. Like, I said a ask. It ain't even got to be asked. It's one of them type of things and take polls in there. How would y'all want to do that? Because I'm thinking of like what other manga I'm going to just start doing videos on these other manga. Like, and the way these videos are going to be formatted are not necessarily, they are going to be more so video essay type stuff. So what y'all can expect from me is not going to be that weekly stuff. That weekly stuff I'm going to do on the podcast. You know what I'm saying, with my homies. And also, you know, that's pretty good with that. So you want my weekly takes on like different manga, things like that, like ones that I want to talk about in that regard, in that vein, I'm going to talk about my friends in our podcast that we're going to be doing very, very soon, like within a few weeks. And then we're going to get that all out to y'all. And then that's going to be on its own channel, I believe on YouTube. And it's going to be audio only. We'll be probably going to have some visuals on the actual YouTube. That way it's something that's like, you know, chill, whatever. Some stuff of that nature. So then for just like the Danchou's Hideout, for the future, for a little bit, and this is to pull more people in, to get more people into the space and get the views back, excuse me, rolling in the channel, it's going to be video essay stuff. So it's probably going to be a decent amount of me like commenting on popular manga, maybe more something more niche, but it can flow into a more mainstream video essay topic, stuff of that nature, just to pull more people in, pull more situations going. You know what I'm saying? Forward in terms of like people who want to see content and the different type of content that we do. And then eventually, I got a Toku channel I want to do, like where I want to talk about Kamen Rider and all that stuff. Excuse my ignorance as I'm live, but you know when I talk about Kamen Rider and all that stuff, like that's really how I want to do it. So I feel like that's where I'm at. Hishin, you already know, Nev. Like I'm gonna do that type of stuff. And then also gaming wise, it's Danchou's Hideout. So I want to put some gaming stuff in here somewhere, but it's gonna be hard with the algorithm. So really on Twitch. So on Twitch, I'm gonna be doing a lot of gaming. That's when we really doing the gaming at. And y'all can follow me on Twitch, Danchou Hideout TV. And I'm gonna be back on Twitch playing games with friends, by myself. Just try to do that, you know, on off days when I can. So it might be like Thursday, Sundays right now, and then nighttime kind of streams, type of situation maybe. But I'm just letting y'all like know what's happening. Like y'all here early, y'all seeing a comeback, and we coming back at the end of JJK, and we're coming back with bigger stuff, harder stuff. And then don't think that means JJK content isn't coming even when JJK is over. There's so much stuff that we're gonna be able to talk about when JJK is done. The look back on JJK and the reread on JJK is going to be fantastic. It's going to be better the second time. I'm already going to say it. It's going to be better the second time. So going back through, talking about stuff, making videos in that content, doing lives, doing fun stuff. JJK is far from dead. We got anime content coming in the future. Like there's just so much stuff that's going to happen Jujutsu Kaisen wise, and I want to dive into it the best I can. But then we also got other stuff going on, and I want to make sure I'm in that. Because that's how that feels. That's how I be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, season 3 gonna be crazy. But to what also with JT I said, I ain't mean to skip over what you said. JT and Honor one. How about Sakamoto Days? Sakamoto Days, man. I don't know. I got mixed feelings about Sakamoto Days is bad. To JT first, I'm gonna answer you, JT. I got a bunch of Danchou cosign with 2024 so far. We only in February. So really I'm gonna start doing one every month, but I'm gonna drop a 2-month in one and try to do like a January, February Danchou cosign. That's gonna be crazy, but that's more niche. But that's hopefully something y'all vibe with. And then try to do one every month and do it at the end of the month. No, but you have to do the beginning of the month. So try to get that first week of the month. Y'all got like, okay, this is what Danchou recommends I read this month type bag. And then I could talk about maybe what I liked that month before. Maybe we'll see with that. But then in terms of the Honor one with Sakamoto Day, because I'm probably gonna wrap this up soon. I ain't gonna be on too much longer because I feel like it being mobile fucked my vibe up. It fucked the vibe up. But this was a nice like comeback vid. Sakamoto Days feels like a really great action movie with no plot. And like when I say really great action movie, I mean like really great think about the best action movie you've seen in terms of fight choreography. I'm talking about the literal best you have seen. And then think about the most regular plot and maybe slightly barely coherent, not barely, but like a little bit above average, coveragely coherent plot, and you got Sakamoto Days. But the action is just so good that you're like, the rest of this is kind of raw. Like that's how you'll just take it. Like you'll be like, okay, the setting is cool enough to where the action is there. But everything else for me, I'm like, yo, this kind of is not it. But you know, that's just how I be feeling. That's just me. That's just how I be vibing with it. Kagurabachi is nice, Nev. I really, 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 really enjoy Kagurabachi. I mean, my God, do I enjoy Kagurabachi. It's a nice little beginning. It's not like JJK good I'm enjoying like I did the beginning of JJK. But I really am, I like it. It's a cool little thing. Like, I may talk about that some more. And, you know, who knows? You know, like, who knows? I might get, you know, more into that. But, I mean, Kagurabachi is just fun. Like, the MC's cool. I think it's going to get into some really serious themes soon. like some really, really serious that, and not soon, I'm sorry, but at some point, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, like this series gets serious, like, you know. Chapter 84, okay, so you're not too far behind. And honestly, bro, I agree. The characters like More Days are so bland. they're like almost they're almost cookie cutter. Like, but they're like, no, they're kind of cookie cutter. It's weird, but not in a bad way. You know how you're something cookie cutter and it's cool because you know what they're doing? That's all it is. I don't even see it as a negative necessarily. I just see it as that's just what it is, if that makes sense. Like, that's just what it is. It ain't even like, oh my God, it's so bad because it just is, for me, just is what it is. And so I accept that for that's what Sakamoto Days is and then keep moving. You dropped it after 100 or so chapters, JT. I mean, I don't blame you. It definitely feels a little hollow. The anime adaptation is going to make it go brazy. That anime adaptation is going to make it go brazy. Like, it's probably going to feel more full via the anime than it does in the manga because the manga is so specific in certain things. But I feel like the anime is going to make it feel more full. You know what I mean? Um, but like I don't know. I think that's the beauty of anime adaptations. They can do that. They can add a layer of life that the manga doesn't add to it, and boom. So I think the anime Sakamoto Days is gonna be more enjoyable than the manga if it's done right. If it's done right. And I think that's why they haven't announced it yet because either they know that whatever animation they're gonna do for it, it has to go bananas, and they don't want to announce it until they can be like, yeah, like we got a studio. This is the studio we got. This is gonna go bananas if they are to do it. That's how I think. Yeah, somewhat forced, like you said, Honor One. They are somewhat forced. Kukurabachi is your second favorite, you're saying, Nev, or Sakamoto Days? I'm thinking you mean Kukurabachi, and that's fun. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. Like, I was with it. Memes out and all. I was like, yo, whatever, I don't fuck the memes. Your thoughts are Kukurabachi. I was like, whatever the memes could be, whatever, that's gonna vibe. I knew that. Like, okay, so, Honor, when I'm watching a lot of. I'm about to lie. I say I'm watching. I'm going to say I'm reading. I'm reading a lot of stuff. Everybody should follow me on Annie List. Do y'all follow? Do y'all have an Annie List? If you have an Annie List, you should follow me because I upgrade. I said upgrade. I update my Annie List almost religiously. I have Annie Yomi and Neko for my manga slash anime apps, and I they auto track. So when I read something, it's and I have a corporate connection to internet, it's gonna automatically show you. If I'm reading it and I'm offline and I read it, when I get back online, it's gonna update. It's gonna automatically let you know, oh, he read these. You know what I'm saying? Like, so definitely keep up with that. Not everything that I'm reading necessarily on there is like I'm like recommending, but I'm reading it. So at least you can keep up with what I read. So if you see me reading something and you ever want to specifically ask me about that series, do that. But to properly answer your question, Trojan X is like, if you're not reading Trojan X, I'm telling you, go read Trojan X. That should be your next on your list is Trojan X. Demons of the Shadow Realm, which are Yomi no Sugai or something like that. It's the Full Metal Alchemist creator or mangaka. It's her manga. Really good. Really early on. So it's still really establishing itself. Chapter 27 dropped yesterday. I've been reading Frieren Beyond Journey's End. I've been reading it for years now. I love the anime, so if you have not started that anime, you should watch it. If you want to binge the anime until it finishes, which is about, I think soon, and it finishes out, and then want to go read, by all means do so. It's a great elevation of that source material. They caught the vibe perfectly. I'm literally going through my favorite ongoing list and pointing out the ones I highly recommend. Gachiya Kuda. Gachiya Kuda is fantastic. I know I used to talk about it before I go on my hiatus period, but it's a really, really great manga. If you have not Read it, you should. Yes, love Free Rent. I'm glad you love it, Never. Glad you went to honor with it. It's great. Like, it is amazing. After you watch the anime Honor One, you definitely should read the manga. The manga's fantastic. JT is the Free Rent, but yeah, it is. It's amazing. I'm definitely recommending. If y'all like Free Rent, definitely if you have not yet, I'm over here laying down. Say shit, Tony. Definitely if you have not yet, read Witch Hat Atelier. That's the gas pack. Highly recommend that. Komodo Jihen is one I love. Magical Girl Tsubame, I Would Not Save the World, is very quirky, very interesting. If y'all remember, I used to big up Apollo 3 and big up P-Tom 6 a lot. If y'all remember that. That series is by him because his stuff got axed. And this one is going really well. It's bi-weekly. I'm sorry, it's every Friday. I do apologize. It's every Friday. Really good series. It's really cool. It's really early so far. I think it's like 15 chapters in. 16 just dropped. So, last week, Friday. So, Regina Into the Deep. I feel like there's something in my tooth. Hold on. So Mujina Into the Deep. That is from a son. Sorry, I thought some crazy. That's from Asano. And so if you ever read Dead, my mom, from him, really good. It's like a cyberpunkish. It's a futuristic bag. It's nice. Definitely check that out. Mujina are basically humans who gave up their right. They gave up their human rights, and the people call them Mujina. They're the people who gave up their human rights. They're called Mujina. Really interesting. Skeleton Double. Really slept on. Ongoing shonen. Bugle Call, I think it's the English name, but the Japanese name is Senso Kyoshi Titsu. The Bugle Call. That one's really good. The Ancient Magus Bride is back dropping chapters, and I recently caught up to that end of last year. I think, yeah, end of last year. That was nice. Wild Strawberry has been cool. Nothing crazy, so don't put that on my recommend really. After God. You are not reading After God. I'm telling you right now. Fix it. You need to fucking fix it right the fuck now. If you ain't reading After God, get your life together. Have I heard of? Did you just hear me say? Did you hear me that? That's wild. Did you ask that the moment I say Wild Strawberry? That's crazy. Yeah, Wild Strawberry is cool. Nothing, like I said, nothing's album. Nothing I'd be like, yo, Danchou stamp. It's more so like I'm liking keeping up with it. Nothing I'm like go crazy, but I'm keeping up with it. I said to double Rebuild World. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but Rebuild World is really cool. Yakuza Reincarnation. Mata said no slave. If you like your little etchy in there. Serial Killer Isekai ni Oritatsu is really good. That one is, I'm pressing my Japanese. You can't tell. I kind of killed that right there. Yeah, Serial Killer Isekai ni Oritatsu. That is, what's the name of it? That is about a serial killer who gets reincarnated into another world. And the goddess pretty much tells him, yo, I'm reincarnating you and I need you to kill the heroes that I have brought into this world because the power don't went to their head. And I'm giving you a stat block book with all this info and everything you can know about them. And so now you got to go kill them all for me. And you can't kill no other people. And so that serial killer is now going to kill them folks. Crazy. Yona of the Dawn. Quartz. Kingdom of Quartz. Quartz no Okidoku. Quartz no Oku. It didn't disappear because I just cleared one of my things because it said I had 3 misread. 3 not read, but I read them. I just read them in my other app. That one's really good. That one's new. Kingdom of Quartz. Magic. knew about angels and demons and people named saints, and saints are humanoid entities that just have wings, and and there are certain saints who strive to become angels, means they're warriors for the kingdom. Interesting. Tower Dungeon is really, really interesting. I think I'm behind 2 chapters on that one. I'm behind 3 chapters on that one. No, 2 chapters on that one. It's just 2 people translated chapter 4 for some reason. I wonder who got better translations. Um, that one's what it sounds like. It's a tower dungeon. Really interesting kind of concept too, though. That was cool. The Faraway Paladin, one of my favorite isekais of literally all time. Like there's like a bar, and that one's up like way up there. I could do this all day. There's a lot of stuff I'm recommending. You're not gonna get to all of these. We'll be here all day. I can't even do that. The Grayman. And then if you want some webtoons, I got some webtoons, some manhwa that I've been peeping that's really good. Like Return of Magic should be special. Return of the Broken Constellation. Solo Necromancy. Book Eater. Infinite Maze. Like the game that I came from. It's a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff that I do nothing but read. I read and I play video games. And I go to work. That's all I do. That's all I do now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back on my grind and I write. That's it. So it's a lot. So we gonna get to all of it. I'm gonna do some videos. I'm gonna do more lives just to talk about what we reading. The podcast is coming, bro, with my homies. It's called the 3-Layered Lotus Podcast. So that's gonna be great. And what's up, Nev? What's your last question before I go? What's up, brother? Am I cooking Tekken though? I am a dominator right now. So I'm getting close to that red rank. I'm trying to get up in that red rank. Then from there we go up. I've been playing King and Leroy, alternating. I'm not sure who I really want to main because I low-key been feeling the Steve again. Like, cause I've been like, I be jumping around characters. I'm not winning people that probably who hone on one character and stick there. I guess I'm still in my like figuring out who that's gonna be for real. It might be Leroy, it might be King. Yeah, get it. And when you do, we on it. I got it because me and my cousin Game Show Xbox. And he got it. So we in there. We lit. So yeah. But yeah, bro, we gonna get it. We gonna do more lives. We got content coming from me, from my boys. It's about to be fun. It's about to be lit. We about to be up. Look at some of these video essay videos and stuff coming from me, and people are gonna just hopefully vibe out with it. And there's nothing up from there. Thank y'all everybody who tuned in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are real ones. And it's your boy Danchou, and peace.